Hi, it's Therese from Lostinpaper and I'm here for Scrapbook Boutique again today, and I have a very clean and simple card using this ModaScrap stamp set, which is called Puppies, and it's the boy version and it has these really cute images, and I thought it'd make a really great baby card. Now I was just going to quickly show you how I store these are my Prismacolor pencils. I have them in a tray and then I have them in these they're like little plastic storage containers, and they have two different levels in them, because what I found is when they were lying down it just drove me insane trying to get the colours out, and when the leads were short, if I had them in like a deep storage container like this lead here, once it was short I kind of missed the colours, and because they would be at the bottom. So by having these little storage containers I can see even the shortest of my pencils. So when I need a colour I just basically grab the colour family that I need and I have them all separated into the separate containers. Now I haven't mixed my polychromos and my Prismacolor pencils, and that's purely because when I'm creating for design teams and stuff, it does make it easier if I just grab one or the other, but it wouldn't matter if you just wanted to mix all your pencils in one colour family. I would probably think that would work really well too. Although they are slightly different, you can use them together. Now what I'm going to be doing today is some Prismacolor pencil colouring, and it's on some smooth white cardstock. So what I normally do on the smooth white cardstock is actually use the Gamsol to blend it out and make it all smooth and perfectly sort of blended. But today I'm actually just using the pencil itself, and by doing some very light colouring and lots of layers of colour, it kind of gives you a real subtle sort of textured effect. So obviously if you wanted a more textured effect, then you could easily use even like a watercolor cardstock, which has like a light texture, would be fun too. Now I'm not sure if you noticed, but the shorter pencil that I have here, I just have a pencil holder that I'm using as a pencil extender, and I will link to one that is made by Prismacolor. This is just one that I already own, and it comes in really handy when your pencils are short. Just gives you a lot better control. So of course I'm going to list all the colours that I use today over at my blog, and I'll be back when all that's done. I'm also going to fussy cut these little critters out right up to the very edge, but I won't make you sit through that today. I'll be back real soon. And another thing that I like to do is come in at the end with a grey pencil, sometimes even a black pencil, just depending on the depth of colour that I want or the shadows that I want, and add the shadowing to my images. So I've actually just used a dark grey today and use that on all my images to add the shadowing. It's a really easy technique. So my sentiment comes from the same set. It's a long sentiment, so I just thought it'd be easier to use my Misty. I've got some Onyx Black ink and I'm stamping it directly onto the front of a top fold landscape card, and all that's really left to do is to add my little critters to the card. I thought this would make a really cute baby card. It looks nothing like what I originally planned. I was going for a more sort of traditional layered design paper or stamp my own design paper, but just once I coloured these up, nothing really seemed to work. So when that happens, I just use my old tried and true and go back to a really clean and simple design. I've popped up a couple of the images and I did extend the line on the sentiment just with a Copic multi-liner. And as a final touch, I did also stamp out one of the little heart images from the set. I just thought that crocodile or alligator, I think that it needed to be holding something. Its hands were just floating in midair. So it got a little heart stuck on with a mini glue dot. And that's my finished card for today. I'll link all the products below. So head to my blog if you want to find out more information. Till next time, happy paper crafting. Bye.